Hello guys, welcome back to the live stream. So I should set up another one thing here. This is score. Start the game is d4, d4, and Queen's Gambit. What is this? Our pieces are so active. You want to blunder? Okay, I don't care. Let's just develop the bishop. If you want to play this, I have this. I'm attacking to the rook. And now if you want to push the pawn, first I play this and I can play knight d2. And at this point, we saw that our bishop is trapped. But it's not really a trap, I think. So if I go here, you want to push. Then I can take this one. Or if you take, I can put my knight here. That's not a big deal for us. So let's go bishop to e. Okay, bishop d3. If you take my bishop, I can take with my knight. Everything is perfect, not that bad. The knight will be always here. You're challenging to my knight. I got your ideas. You want to take it, okay? Now, can I jump into the square and attack to the dark square bishop? The bishop is here. And now what we can do? I can go here somewhere, putting pressure on this pawn. And after c5, this pawn will be under attack. And for this check, we can't take nothing, and our knight is also under attack. At this point, we retreat our knight back. Great. And if you take, I take this, now bishop takes, then I play this and attack to the pawn, but it's defended then, right? If I take this, The bishop is also under attack. Okay. Now put the rook here to defend the bishop. And I have some discover attacks here. If he blunders, bishop takes, then I can take this back. No worries. Your piece is here. You're putting pressure. Now we can jump into this square and putting pressure to this. Now you played this move. And now I can go here maybe. For sure I can go for this square. And I take, then queen takes, and I have again another discover attacks here. If this pawn would have, if pawn was not on c4, on c5, when he takes, I have like this kind of discoveries there. Okay, first we're pushing. And now also you can't take this because I have now check. If I can't, oh, that's a huge blunder. As I told you right now, guys, now I have bishop to b5. Now we have check and attack to the queen. That's gonna be a GG for my opponent. If you take the pawn, I take your queen, and now this position is just not helpfully for you. But I can just play for this because you have a lot of pieces. But I have my 2 rooks and my queen in this game. So that should be winning for us. What do you say, guys? Is this winning for us? Our opponent made a huge blunder here. I can take it. And at this point, I can even sacrifice my piece. But let's just take 3 pawn and take another pawn in the next move. Because you definitely play a rook to c8 or rook to d8. You played bishop here. That's amazing. And at this point, we can take another pawn. If you take this, I can play rook g1. Not a big deal for us. And also, we're bringing our piece. First of all, let's put our rook to the square. And now your bishop is here again. Now we have rook d6. You were attacking to us, but this isn't just enough. And I can just retreat my queen back to b6. We are always putting pressure on the bishop and this pawn. وقت كام جامين دور وقت كام ديما b4. Now take the pawn, sack the rook, take takes. We're attacking to the rook. The pawns are defended. I can't take this because of the knight, but I can take this one, so we are pushing our pawns. Do you know how to stop them? I can't just run. There is enough. Oh, wait. Alin yüz alıp çalıp min dursan eken da meney. The knight is also under attack. The rook is pinned. Oh, let's go. We won the game. Russia. Telefonu çıkala talıp yapsan. Vaktim çüşüp gidiyordur ben ama. Neden geldi bu? Ma Bruno etkilemesen oyun. Let's go. We won one game. We won the first game. Continue. The next one opponent is 1800. Let's play the Korkan defense. Do you want to play the alien gambit? No. Oh. Queen b6. That's a mistake. But who knows? Who cares? I made a mistake. If I take the rook, he takes this back, and I'm down a piece. I'm down a piece. It's not a best move. Now my pawn. You're down a piece. How dare you? Attack to the pawn, attack to the... Attack 2 pawns at one time, so the knight is here. Can't go here, but... Attack to the bishop. Bishop attacks our knight. Now attack to the bishop again. I'm not moving this pawn. Here he goes here. Maybe this way. Then he pushes. Attack to the horse. Attack, attack. Okay. Attack to the P. That's defended. Can't go here. Can you please step out of my way? Thank you. Attack to the horse again. The horse is here. And now how we do this? Attack to the horse again. Now you can go to this annoying square right. But now we should be careful. This is not a forced trade, so we can push. Again, attack. Okay, we're coming from this way. Attack to the pawn. Push, we take and take the pawn in the next move. We are not resigning, we are fighting until the end. That's amazing. The bishop is under attack. You want to come in from this way. I'll go here, then the rook comes into this square. If this, then he goes here. But I have to defend myself. Rook here, and in the next move, rook here is coming, so gotta be careful. The attack is serious. Check here. Okay, the pawns are defended. Now we can take this one. The bishop is there, attacking to this pawn. And now how we do this? We're gonna give a check first, then you come into the square. And we are gonna attack to the bishop or attack to the pawn. And that's gonna be another pin somewhere. Second pin first. Because that's pin. Take, rook takes, and push, push, push. He takes this pawn anyway, so retreat the piece back. Oh, if I take a rook take, so I can't take it, okay. That's wild. that you find this idea. Found a wild idea. Check here. How you stop the pawn? Oh my goodness. That's a huge blunder from my opponent. You can't stop the pawn. That's a huge blunder, but I'm running out of time. This is my mistake. I mean, this is my weakness. I can take it. Less pieces can help us to win the game. We can move our pawn forward again. Oops, I made a mistake. Ah, this is a draw. Because I'm running out of time, this is a draw. Okay, at least we didn't lost the game, but the position was just winning at this point, I think. But I have like 11 seconds, so I don't know what to do. At this point, also, I just give up my pawn because I was just pre-moving everything. At this point, maybe just giving this check was better option, so just kick out him. And then come closer to this file. The defense, but we have check and like discover somewhere. If I promote my another pawn to a queen, it's like GG. Let's go and change the numbers. .5 win. No. Ah, it's gonna be like 1 win, 1 draw, no losses yet. Let's go to the next game. The connection. Okay, now we are playing with white pieces. Our opponent is from Serbia. Serbia. Attack to the queen. He's trying to play fast. Okay, let him to play fast. I don't care. Rook e1. What we can do? If I jump into the square, he attacks. Okay, let's go here. We can trade our bishops. You don't want to trade? And now I can jump into the square, attack to the rook. And also in the next move, this kind of things are coming after trading, maybe. We see. They're stopping this. And also, he was just a free pawn. Not a free pawn. Can't go there. Okay. Put pressure on this pawn. We can take this way, but then this pawn structure is insane. So take the bishop first. And just take back our knight. I don't want to take this. The pawn structure is just getting insane if I take that. We are going from this way. Let's try and open up the file, also like my opponent is doing. Okay. Create some weaknesses from my opponent's file and now put the knight here, and then I can take this. And now we have a knight here. So the weakness is there. We can play f5, but not now. The knight is so well placed. The attack is here. Where's my move then? I can move my pawn to this square. When he takes, we can just play queen f2. We don't have to take this. His own pawn is just defending our position. And now it is time to play a4 and b4. a4 first and then b4. b4. Thank you for defending my position yourself. And now let's go to attack. The bishop is just trapped there. Bishop can't do nothing here. The rooks begin the attack. My knight is not doing nothing here. Somewhere we should find some forks, right? It was the right time, but I missed this. But we're still attacking to this point. And now also we can do this fork, right? Let's go fork our opponent first. And now first let's take this. Or just take the rook, yeah? And now take the pawn. You are also attacking to us. Take, and we are also threatening some checks. I'm hoping this check. And I'll come in. Oppa. Rook blocks. Are you sure? Then maybe I play this move. Rook blocks is the better option, but I immediately rook blocks this way. And how about if I attack to the rook? But first let's just keep attacking. Because I have this square also. First we shall defend our position. First attack to the queen, right? But this check. This check is not there. Interesting. Now here sack the rook, check, and create some options. Again, I'm here, I think. And what I do after this? The queen is just trapped. Bro, you made a mistake. Your queen is not trapped. That's a huge blunder. Oh my goodness, what I have done. At this point, just check, take, check, here, and check. And now maybe I have something here. Look at that. If he plays this, where's my next check? I don't know, but this is still playable. And I can play this. He's threatening checkmate. And also, I don't have a checkmate. Let me review this game. Maybe we can find something. I'm hoping this check, and I'll come in. I played a really bad game. 4 blunders. Are you even human? First we blundered our piece, right? No, I didn't blunder at my piece. This was this point just for this. F3 was there, I think, to kick out the knight. F4 was better. For F4, Queen F6. And now Bishop takes C4. He takes this way. He wanted to open up the file because. And now Rook F1. But my position was also like that. I think almost this was a blunder. And at this point, game went to a draw. This is a mistake, and what was the better option? F4. Oh, f4 was there. How about if he takes this way? Then knight takes f3. No, bro, I can't just... Now, for this, I take the queen. And we are also attacking the queen. Queen f6. And now knight e5 again. Let's hold the position like this. But I think this was also winning. This is a blunder. I take this. This was a blunder by me, but he missed it. Queen takes b5 was there. If I take the rook check and checkmate, it was mate. At this point, the better move was... He missed the opportunity and the rook c2 was better option. This is... Queen c2 was there. If you move, this is mate. Queen f5. Oh my goodness. At this point, just one move I played. I give this check, that check, again he blunder it, and this. Again at this point, the better move just queen takes c6. Queen c6 I have, bro. Queen c6. I can go from this way, not from this way, if I can from that way. And here, just h7. Rook h8 as I told it takes, and this is just check. Queen c8. Again here. Now queen f5. For this I have rook b6. Queen d6. You gotta sacrifice the queen, the rook, and the pawn. And I take it. Yeah. Playing like this was just winning. We just missed this winning moves. Okay. Let's go to the next game. Next 3-minute game. Abhishek from India, c6. We are playing the Karakan defense again. Let's play this line. And get the bishop out. Get another bishop out. Cancel. Knight bd7. Queen b6. I mean queen b3. I can play queen b6. Or even knight b3. I mean knight b6. And now, like, we are jumping from one square to another, attack to the bishop. And we shall defend the pawn. Amazing. You're attacking to my bishop. I can retreat my bishop back to c1, I think. No. Maybe this square. We are threatening some disco attacks. You played that. Queen d2. Okay, and now we are moving our piece. Take pawn takes definitely. Or first here, and now we are jumping into this square or this square. He's just not spending much time. We just spent a minute. He just spent 30 seconds. Okay. You take this. If I take queen takes, and also you're attacking to my dark squared bishop, I have to take it. And I take my piece back. You go here. Take another pawn. You're playing bad game. Attack to the queen. Attack to the bishop. Bishop here in this. We traded our pieces. I can take my knight back. Check. Just here. h5. Attacking to the knight. Attack to the pawn, maybe. We can have some discos. Now we can come into the square, but I have this. Attack to the bishop. Another attack. And now attack and attack again. After this, it's going to be another attack. Attack, attack the bishop forever. Just chase the bishop down. And now I can take the pawn first. I can take it. When he takes, I can take and take and take. We can win a pawn this way, right? And also attacking to another pawn. Bring this rook and attack to another pawn. And now we are attacking both pawns and you can't defend both of them in one time. It looks like we we have a draw now. Or a win. Maybe a win. Attack to another pawn. And we are going to attack another one from this way. Let's go. Check here and this. We're also cutting this. And where is your another check? You can just put the rook here. That's losing for you. That's easy peasy win for us. I just need one pawn, enough. My queen thinks he's knight. My queen thinks he's knight, and this is... I'm gonna show you masterclass how to win the endgames with the one queen. Now our queen thinks he's knight. And now we can just slowly bring our knight. And this is just checkmate right over here. There we go. Beautiful game by me. Let's go. Let's see the game review and learn from our mistakes. But we actually won the game. So let's just change the score now. 2 win for us. 1 draw, 1 lose. 77% accuracy, not that well played. We're trading everything. I'm developing my bishops. That was a miss. That was a blunder, and what he blundered? What he blundered? No, I didn't see that. F4. F4, just bishop. This bishop is here. What if he attacks? Then I have knight b4. What if he attacks again? No, he can't attack. We're attacking to the queen now. Queen e2. Then we take just the bishop. Okay. I got it. And it seems like my opponent's position is better than mine, but I'm trying to like exchange my pieces. And here I attack to the bishop, so my opponent has winning of 2 pawns, and at this point I took one of the pawns back, and now we are attacking and I took back another pawn, and now my opponent has double pawns. I give a check, and here we are attacking to the pawn. Now I have another pawn, so after trading the rooks, it's just simple win for us. This is just an endgame, and I am the king of endgames. Next game. This time again we're playing the Karokan defense. It's been 37 minutes. Italia or Mexico? Mexico. Our opponent is from Mexico. We have exchanged our points. Now knight. We bring the knight and attack the pawn. We bring our another knight and defend. We bring the bishop out, but the knight is coming. The queen is joining to the party. So let's play h6. a6 first. Take takes. Get the bishop out and attack to the horse. And now e6, bishop d6. Maybe c5 was better option, I don't know. Put the bishop back. Queen is attacking to our pawn. If I go here, then this. If I take this first, the knight takes back. The pawn is under attack, the pawn is under attack. If I go here, then this, then I bring the rook. And then, I think we are fine. Let's go. Bring the rook. Oh, you can take my bishop, right? Oh my goodness, that's a bad miss by me. That's a bad miss by me. Okay, you're a piece up. If I castle, I gotta be careful. Knight d7. We are gonna play until the end, because we are a fighter. We are gonna fight. Until the end. Somewhere the pawn is under attack. Queen here. h5. Queen h5, maybe attack to the knight, directly attack from our piece. And maybe we should bring our rook to the game and maybe g5, right? Rook e8. I have to play rook e8. Oh, I give up my pawn. No. I didn't see that. Here you want to play this, so h5 first. Oh, if I take this, this is check. Playing so well. I am not resigning. Maybe this is really annoying for him. Stop the check. Knight takes. I have 19 seconds. Just taking what the better option, okay? Alright. Time. Okay, we lost this one. Let's go see the game review. Then we have 2 blunders. But accuracy is higher than the previous one. At this point I just blundered my piece, but I played so well. What is the better option at this point? I just confused to guard this. Queen c7. How about knight to e5 then? Then bishop f5. Then it takes the pawn, bro. Attacks to the bishop. Bishop d6. No, I shall give up the pawn. Yeah. Just giving up the pawn was the better option. I just want to keep the pawn on the board, but we went to the scheme. But I'm still fighting here, not like resigning. And at the end game I have like 19 seconds, but yeah, I won the piece, but this is not like winning. Maybe at this point, if I would have taken this, this would have been a draw, right? Why I didn't take that, and maybe I would have take back the knight and